Let me tell you about something that happened to me last summer. A night I'll never forget, and honestly, I wish I could. You know those urban legends about masked killers? Yeah, I used to think they were just stories too, until I lived one. I was house sitting for my aunt in this old Victorian home, way out in the countryside. The kind of place where your closest neighbor is a mile away, and the wind makes these eerie whistling sounds through the trees at night. Everything was fine for the first few days. I'd spend my time reading, watching Netflix, just enjoying the solitude. But then on the fourth night, I started noticing things. Little things at first, like how the garden gate I definitely remembered closing would be open in the morning, or how the porch light would flicker, even though I'd just changed the bulb. Then came the footprints. They appeared one morning after a light rain, heavy boot prints in the mud circling the house. I called the local police, but they just said they'd keep an eye out during their patrols. Fat lot of good that did. The seventh night was when everything changed. I was in the kitchen making tea when I saw it, a reflection in the window. A white mask, expressionless, just watching me. I spun around, but there was nothing there. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I ran upstairs, locked myself in my aunt's bedroom, and called 911. While I was on the phone, I heard it. Heavy footsteps coming up the stairs. Slow, deliberate, like they wanted me to hear them coming. The doorknob started turning. I was holding my breath, clutching my phone like a lifeline. Then, the power went out. In the darkness, I could hear breathing on the other side of the door. Not normal breathing, it was raspy, mechanical, like it was coming through something. What happened next? Well, let's just say I'm only here to tell this story because my aunt had installed a hidden panic room years ago. I spent 6 hours in there, listening to those heavy boots pace back and forth, that raspy breathing, getting more and more frustrated. When the police finally arrived, they found the house torn apart. Every room had been systematically searched. And on my aunt's bedroom mirror, written in what thankfully turned out to be red paint, "Next time." They never caught who it was. The mask was found 3 weeks later, hung on my aunt's front door, but the person behind it still out there somewhere. So yeah, those urban legends about masked maniacs, sometimes they're not legends at all. Sometimes they're waiting right outside your window, watching, breathing, planning their next visit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to check if I locked my doors.